and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman. Today we're going to learn how to play the E major pentascale. We'll also take a look at how to do stepping and skipping, hand over hand pentascales, arpeggios, and chords using the E major pentascale. Let's come over to the piano and get started. Alright, let's find the E major pentascale. First, can you point to the note that's called E? If you're pointing right here, you're correct. Now I'm going to cover up the 5 notes beginning with E. Let's try naming them together, starting with E. Ready? Say them with me. E, F, G, A, B. Great. Now, you remember that when we're making a major position, these notes also have a solfa name. We could call them do, re, mi, fa, and so. When we're in C position, or the C major pentascale, we learned that mi and fa are best friends because there's no note in between them. In music, we call that a half step. When there's no note in between, those two notes form a half step. Let's make them a special color to remind us that they're best friends. Kind of make it this pinkish purple color. Now, whenever we move to a new major pentascale, mi and fa need to remain as a half step, best friends. So now that we slide this up to the E pentascale, you'll notice mi and fa are not going to be very happy because they have a black key in between them. When there's one note in between two keys, the distance between them, we call that a whole step. Now, in order to get mi and fa happy again, we're going to move mi a little closer by moving from G to this black key, which we call G sharp. Whenever we move one half step higher on the piano or to the right, that's called a sharp. Now, you might think we're done because mi and fa are happy now. However, we've got another problem. Do and re don't like being a half step apart. It's like two people in the same family who just don't get along very well, or they're friends, but they need a little distance. And so, in order to get them an appropriate distance, we also need to move re up to a black key. And since this was F, now, can you tell me what we would call this black key? If you said F sharp, you're correct. Now let's check and make sure that everyone's happy. Mi and fa should be a half step apart. Everyone else should be a whole step apart, which means there should be exactly one note in between. Whether it's a white note or a black note, it doesn't matter. So let's check. Do to re has one note in between, so they're happy. Re to mi has one note in between, so they're happy. Mi to fa is a half step, so they're happy, the best friends. And then fa to so, do they have a note in between? They do. It's this black key here. So they're also a whole step apart, and they'll be happy. Now, if we try to play this position, you'll hear that it sounds like a major pentascale. Before we play it, let's name the notes with the letter names. Say them with me. Go. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Let's come down now. B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. Now, let's try to cover up that position with our right hand, and we'll play the notes. We'll have a white key, and then finger 2 and 3 on black keys this time, and then finger 4 and 5 on white keys. Let's try to play and sing it together using solfa, starting with do. Ready? Go. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Now let's step down. Go. So, fa, mi, re, do. Good. Now let's try it in our left hand. So now finger 5 will be on E, fingers 4 and 3 on black keys, 2 and 1 on white keys. It's left hand's turn now. Ready? Let's say the letter names this time. We'll step up and then step down, just like playing chocolate. Ready? Go. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Now let's step down. B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. Great. Now it's time to try some of our old finger power exercises using the E major pentascale. Can you play stepping and skipping, both hands together, in the E major pentascale? Let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. Stepping up and stepping down and skipping up and down. Great. Now let's try to play one of our old songs in E major. Let's play Rain Come Wet Me in E major. I'm going to use my left hand to play a chord using E and B, and my right hand will play the melody. Let's try it together. Remember, on Mi and Re, you'll have black keys. Here's Rain Come Wet Me in E major. Ready, go. Great. You can try any of your old major songs in the E major pentascale. You can try Dinah, Mouse Mousey, Frog in the Middle. Try as many songs as you can using E major. The last thing I'd like to try is doing hand-over-hand pentascales, arpeggios, and chords in E major. Remember, when you're doing hand-over-hand, sit in the middle of the piano and just lean slightly to the left or to the right as you go low and high. So first find an E that's near the lower part of your piano, and let's start by doing the 5-finger or pentascale. Our left hand will start, and let's name the notes as we play. We'll do them one at a time. Remember to keep your fingers gently curved as you play, and let your wrist bounce slightly by dropping down as you play each note. The finger should stay close to the keys and relax as you play each note. 1, 2, ready, go. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Right hand, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Left hand, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Right hand, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. Come down, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. Crossover, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. Great. Now if you need more practice on that, just push pause, play it yourself a few times, and then you can try it with me again. Now let's try the arpeggio. Remember, for an arpeggio, we'll be skipping notes, and this time let's sing Do, Mi, and So as we do the arpeggio, hand over hand. Left hand goes first. Ready, go. Do, Mi, So, Do, Mi, So, Do, Mi, So, Do, Mi, So, So, Mi, Do, So, Mi, Do, So, Mi, Do, So, Mi, Do. Great. Now, let's try hand over hand 3-note chords. We're going to take Do, Mi, and So and combine it into one chord. Now, let's try it hand over hand. I'll count 1, 2, 3, and let's play a chord every time I say the word 1. Remember, you want your wrist to drop down slightly as you play the chord and then float up on the words 2 and 3. Keep a relaxed wrist and curved fingers. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, today learning the E major pentascale. Remember, you can download activity pages from our website, which will help you review this new pentascale even more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.